because as a landlord, I deal with people who don't have a lot of money. I used to invest in these areas that were really not well off. And you kind of see this pattern with like the language of the poor. People who are never able to own houses, like people who have struggled paying rent, this is their language, the language that they speak. And it's interesting because when I talk to them, I have to change my entire mindset. When I talk to them and engage with people who are from this mindset and or from these places, if I'm out in the wild and I see people like this, I have to mirror match because I can't come at them the way I would come at someone who is equal to me in terms of financial success and mindset, right? This is a different mindset. This is the mindset of someone who is consistently poor, and it's a language. The language that they speak is very, very reactive, as in things are happening to them and they can't do anything about it. It's this constant mindset and thus language of saying things like, well, you know how it is. I've never paid a living wage. Well, you know how it is. Inflation is just out of control. I'll never be able to afford whatever. It's always like this negative, like, and I always have to mirror match, even though I totally don't agree with any of it. And oh, you know, it's just hard these days. I'm never going to reach those things. Nobody can. It's impossible. I literally have to like, totally. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, how could anyone survive in this current climate? I can't say the truth. I can't say the truth. Well, actually, here's what you can do. Well, actually, here's what you can do. Well, actually, this is what you... I can't be that person because that's not what they want to hear. They don't want solutions.
That is a fact. And I've been saying that a long time. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Dirty woman says, pardon me. People are already, look, Azriel, equal. Code switching? What is this lady talking about? People are already coming at her. Like, people are already having a conversation about her. When I talk a lot of times and people be like, look, check this out. I'm gonna show you something. I'm about to show you her comments. Found fable books. And I want to start looking at some of these people too. Well, of course, this is going to be their profile photo.
You know, it's actually kind of crazy.
Found fable books. Oops, hold on. Let me get that right.
You know, it's actually
says spoken like a true landlord. Where's the comments on? Oh, here we go. The way you say these people make me realize why there's not empathy in this world. Spoken like a true landlord. Privilege is invisible to those who have it. And then this person said, they in the comments with a brick wall. Commenting so the algorithm brings me back when life humbles her. These are the type of people literally that she's talking to and talking about. They're literally talking about, these are the type of people. And so what she's saying and one of the things that she's referring to is how everybody wants free housing. It's not what she says, it's how she said it, which is ironic. What do you look. Dirty woman. Listen, babe. We have to get out of our feelings. Do y'all realize that people that are successful and have money and have resources, they don't even have to say shit? This is one of the reasons why y'all think wealth whispers. It doesn't. If you go over to Art Basel right now, Art Basel over there in Miami, They got helicopters flying off of billion-dollar lots, billion-dollar yachts. If you go over to Monaco, it's crazy over there. And guess what I've learned about people that have resources? This is what I've learned. To people that they actually value, they don't mince words. To people that they value, they don't waste time trying to figure out how to say it. They just say what the fuck is on their mind. They're not wasting time. They spend their time on building. They do what they supposed to do. And if you got a question for them, they just give it to you straight. Hey, man, you fucking up over there. Y'all, Just a Brown Girl in America, you know what she's trying to communicate. Why are we so easily offended instead of trying to figure out where the gym is? Why are we so easily offended instead of trying to figure out where the gym is? She's absolutely correct. The language of the poor always runs in the Victim Olympics. And then people will say stuff to me like, well, you could have said it differently, or I could not say it at all. Fuck you. Or I could not say it at all. I don't have to make you feel good about what I'm saying. You ask me a question, I'm going to tell you the truth. The language of the poor is to blame the man. The language of the poor is to say it's the system. The language of the poor is to complain about your circumstance. The language of the poor is to say, oh, we need free this. We need universal basic income. We need free healthcare. We need free food stamps. We need free rent. We need to freeze the rent. We need free. That is the language of the poor. They don't say, how can I do better? They say, why didn't you take more money from them and give it to us? That's the language of the poor.
Just more problems, because it means that they actually have to take action and change the way that they think and the way that they act. It's much easier to just be consistently victimized, because once you're a victim and you're really comfortable being a victim of your circumstances, that's your identity. That's your language. That's how you talk. Right? I see it all the time with job seekers, people that are angry at recruiters. I'm a recruiter by trade. And I see people all the time be like, well, recruiters never get back to you. And all the jobs are given to the immigrants. And all these H-1B holders are taking all the good jobs. Like, that's the language. That's the language of the have-nots. Right? So when you hear that language, you can all you can say is pat them on their back and be like, I hear you, and move on, because they will never, ever see or do anything about it.
And most people, they'll just be like, oh yeah, you're right, you got it. You know what? Yeah, oh man, I feel you. They're not going to correct you. They're not going to give you a different set of information. They're not going to give you a different perspective. They're just going to let you, because ain't nobody about to argue with you about what's best for you. You the one that's poor. You the one that's broke. Why am I sitting here arguing with you and I'm up? It's funny because an old conversation, and I think that I had years ago with this guy named Zip. Some people may know, some people may not. Conversation resurfaced. And people say, yeah, man, you can adjust to any environment. Because I understand how niggas talk. And I also understand how people with resources talk. And I know what people that are productive talk like. And I know all of this stuff, right? I hear how people talk. And in order to be, and you know what they want to do? Hey, man, listen, we need to get some money and we need to do things differently. Fuck that. What money? Your watches must be fake. Go show me the papers. It's like, what are you talking about, nigga? Like, maybe you should have did your research. Nah, fuck that. Your watch, nah, because let's get to that, though. Your watches must be fake. Well, the paperwork on them joints. I just got out of prison. I just did 18 years in the joint.
I just did 18 years in the joint. Let's get to that now.
I'm like, how ignorant is this imbecile motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here with M's in my account, and this nigga is sitting there telling me,
where the paperwork at now, son? Where the paperwork, son?
And I'm like, at first I'm thinking to myself, should I waste my time or should I stun on these niggas? Because you know what black people know, you know what they listen to? They listen to the language of stunt. They listen to the language of stunt. They don't listen to information, knowledge, none of that stuff. You gotta go and shit on them. You gotta go and drop an M on their head. You gotta go and buy out their building.
Let's get to that now. You know what I'm saying, son? Never told on nobody.
Like, nigga, ain't you like almost 50? Why are you still having a conversation like you having Arrested Development?
And I never told, son. I never told.
Like, dog, you still having the same conversations, nigga? Oh, I said, what is wrong with these ignorant niggas?
Because I don't know. I don't know where you're from, son, but over here in NY, we turn up. We get to that. We don't take no shorts, no losses. All right?
I said, dog, your couch got a cigarette burn in it, though, dog. Why is you talking to me like this?
Because I can, son, and I pay my dues. And I just got out of jail. And I've been out here. And so I'm going to figure out where the money is. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to figure out where the money is. But I know that you ain't got it. You ain't got it, son. You ain't got it like that, son. Ah! Ah!
I said, these ignorant motherfuckers. Ain't got a pot to piss in. And he telling me what I don't have. Oh, shit. I thought it was hilarious. And it's funny that resurfaced. You know, I see a lot of videos that I did or conversations that I had. And he talk like that, don't he? And let me see if I can pull him up. Give him a little bit of shine. That was over 2 years ago. Let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna play it for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how he talk.
Shit to me, nigga.
Nah, nigga, you want to support
I'm telling you straight up. No, nigga, I don't care. You try to flex that shit, and I said what I said. I wouldn't give a fuck if you had a couple billion out here, nigga. You supposed to have more than me. I just did 18 in the can. But I
Well, then, nigga, listen for 5 seconds so you can actually make some money, nigga.
I just did 18 in the can, son. You supposed to have more than me, son. I don't know what to do.
I was like, he talks just like that. I'm not lying. Y'all thought it was a skit? No, I'm telling you, that is real.
I just did 18 in the can, son. Cause shit'll get real in the field.
I said, man. So when I talk to the niggas in the streets, a lot of people don't even know that was an 85-inch on that wall. That's how big my fucking wall was. When I talk to them, it's much different than I talk to my Asian Malaysian people.
They will never see solutions, and they will never take action to solve their own problem. This is a poverty of the mind. This is what it really is. Apparently, I'm being dragged all over this app for.
Wait. Y'all thought I was joking? Y'all thought I was making it up? That's how he sounds in real life. I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up in real life.
For telling the truth about investing in real estate in America, especially to people who think that housing is a given right and feel entitled to your property. They can't make their own money to buy a house, but they damn well feel that your house should be theirs for free. It's alarming how many comments I see now on all of my videos about how many people want literal free housing. I'm Chinese. Let me tell you a little bit about free housing and communism. When you create a communistic system in which there are zero rewards.
Y'all want to hear how he talk again? All right, let me see if I can find it one more time. Let me see if I can find
it. The overwhelming majority of what happened. The overwhelming majority of what happened, we can keep it from there. Do the fucking music.
Exactly. And the clothes.
We all created with the drug. Without going by that illusion, my son said,
You got
I genuinely
nowhere. You go from the plain Jane joint to the rich and all of the I'm Jackie and shit.
it. That's how he talk, bro. He just talk like that. I don't know how he got like that. I don't know how he started talking like that. That's how he talk.
Ingenuity and hard work, as in you live and you just get a place to live. You were born into this earth and bam, here's a house for you. You know what that's like? Do you understand what rations are? No, the majority of you are totally ignorant because you don't know what it's like to live in a truly communist state.
I never know where I may pop up. Sometimes I'm in the big, and intelligent conversations, and then other times I'm at the bottom of the projects talking to people about
What's going on, son?
and it's all, it just is what it is.
My parents came from communist China, and I know all about that. I know so much more about what it is to practically live in a communist country where there are, like I said, zero rewards for ingenuity. You don't get to live a better lifestyle than other people because everyone is living the same lifestyle. And you know what that lifestyle is? Poor. You know what China was like when we were actually communist? Poor. Everyone poo-pooed Chinese people. Everyone thought we were losers and bums.
And all of y'all want to be just like communist China. Y'all want to be socialists. Y'all want to be communists. Y'all want to be diversity, equity, and inclusion. Y'all want all of this nonsense. And she's trying to tell you, I was in that YouTube bando.